Hello, in this video we'll continue to talk about Atlassian-connect-express, and I will show you how you can debug the backend of our application in Visual Code Studio. First of all, let's go to Visual Code, here it is, and then what we have to do in Visual Studio by default, we have to open the backend folder, choose the app.js file, then go to Run and Debug, push Run and Debug button, choose Node.js, and let's see what we've got here. And we have here an error. So basically what this error says, to load an ES module, set type to module. So what's going on? The problem is that if we open our package.json file, here it is, we will see that our application runs with -r ESM parameter. And we also have to pass this parameter to our debug. How to do it? First of all, we need to create a launch.json file. Here it is. Create. Done. Let's have a look what's here. So basically it's a default configuration. What we have to do here first, we need to provide path to the correct file which we need to execute when debug is running. Okay, let's do that. Here it is. So I said that we have to execute app.js file, which is placed in the backend folder. The next thing what we have to do, we run our debug from the root folder, but debug should be run from the backend folder. That's why we need to say the debugger what is the working folder. Let's do that. Okay, here it is. So we say that the backend folder is the working folder. The next thing we have to do, we have to pass our parameter to debugger. Let's do that. Okay, done. Now let's try to execute our debugger again. Let's try it. Go to Run and Debug. And then we need to push this Launch Program button. Let's see. Now you can see everything is much better. So basically our application started without problems, but then we've got an error. And we've got here that address already in use. It means that the port which we're using is already in use. So why? Let's have a look at our config.json. So the problem is that port, you see, it's an environment variable, and debugger cannot treat environment variables. That's why we need to pass these parameters right in the launch.json file. Let's do that. How to do that? Okay, so what we did, we added the env option, and then we defined our parameters. So port equals to 3000, and also we defined the app URL. Okay, now let's try to run it. Okay, as you can see, now everything is fine. Well, now let's try to add a breakpoint and try to stop on this breakpoint while we're executing our program. Let's go to, let's say, roads, index.js, and then put our breakpoint somewhere here. Let's stop our program. Let's run it again. Done. Now we need to install our application to a Bitbucket instance. Okay, let's see. Done. Done. And now let's open the example page in one of our repos, because I put this breakpoint in the example page. See, I opened it, and then now I'm already in my debugger, and I can see all the variables which are coming. So I can go, for example, like this. Yeah, see, now I'm here. So now I can use the debugger, so everything is fine, everything works. That's all for the video. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.